What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for Speak No Evil. This is the remake of the film that just came out 2 years ago, the Danish film that came out 2 years ago. We're getting a Blumhouse remake just 2 years later. That is unprecedented. I haven't seen a turnaround like that, maybe ever, of a film that was remade so quickly. This film stars James McAvoy as a psychopath. If you've seen that Danish film, you'll know the story of a family who's on vacation, and they meet another family who seems nice at first, and the family invites them to spend a weekend at their house, a nice little retreat. So they go ahead and do that. Things get very strange, and we might realize that these people aren't as nice as maybe they've led on. James McAvoy plays that psychopath father of the family, and the wife and the son. You know, you see this movie, you see the trailers for it, and the trailers look like this movie has some excitement to it, and it looks like this movie has something to it. Now, if you've seen the Danish film, this review is a public service announcement to not see this movie. I won't ever tell you not to see a film except for now. Now you can still see it. Obviously, I can't control your ways to spend your money, your hard-earned money. But God, there's other options to see in theaters than this. This movie is a carbon copy of the first film for its first two acts. For that 2022 Danish film, this movie is a complete carbon copy in its first two acts, just with worse directing and worse acting. You have Mackenzie Davis, who's the mother in the film, and she's in a bunch of other stuff, and she's a good actress. Blade Runner 2049, to name one, and she's not great in this movie. Her reactions are not great. They are comical at times. There's certain scenes where she's supposed to be in a really intense situation, and the camera pans to her, and I just wanted to giggle because she was not convincing. The father, her husband is, he seemed like he was going through some stuff mentally when he shot this movie. This guy was on cloud nine. He was not on the same planet of everybody else. He was terrible in the film. James McAvoy and the woman who plays his wife are very good, and McAvoy carries the film on his back. By the end of the film, his back seems to be broken because of the weight that he's had to carry throughout the whole entire thing. The first two acts do absolutely nothing new or original with this material. Now, if you haven't seen that original Danish film and you're going into this, as a fresh experience, I think that it might be just a mediocre time for you, but I just feel like these first two acts were so dull, bland, and uninspired. And a copy and paste of that Danish movie. If you want to see this, you can rent this movie for $3. The original film, that 2022 Danish film, you can rent for $3 instead of paying $10, whatever the ticket price is near you, to see this. Blumhouse must have saw that original film and said, you know what, we like everything about this movie except its ending. So let's remake it with our version and our ending, and an ending that we think that people will really enjoy. That original movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the ending doesn't leave you feeling good. It is not a, pleasing ending. It's an ending that leaves you feeling dirty. It's an ending that is thought provoking, but it's not a happy ending, and I don't think every film needs that. But this film, not to give it away, but it just seemed like they went in the most cliched route. Every time this movie tried to do its own thing and be original, it falls flat on its face. The movie has no tension at all. It has some awkward scenes, but you can expect that from the original film. The movie does nothing new or original, and it doesn't have anything new to say. This movie is a disgrace. I think the filmmakers here should apologize to the people that made that Danish movie. Speak No Evil 2024 is not an American remake. It's an American ripoff. This movie gets a half a star for me, just because James McAvoy is a talented performer and he did what he could. But this movie's direction, its editing, its acting, it's everything about it is as bland and dull as ever, and it's a disgrace and a slap in the face to that original film, which I do like, and I will watch again if I had to, aside from this hunk of trash. So, Speak No Evil 2024, one of the worst films of the year. Guys, comment down below. Did you see this movie? Do you plan on seeing this movie? Did you see the original? Leave your thoughts down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got a bunch of reviews coming in the future, including an early review for Transformers 1, which is going to be coming up Sunday. And also, I'll be seeing the remake of The Crow. It's Remake City. And God, I can't imagine it's going to be as bad as this, but fingers are crossed. And I also just put up a review for that original 1994 Brandon Lee The Crow film. You can check that out now, guys. You can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingOfRises131. That's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Speak No Evil. And until next time, over and out.